What's up, guys? Fantasy Joe back here with some more fantasy football content. Today, I am telling you why DeVonta Smith should be the number one pick in your rookie dynasty drafts. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button down below in the video. It helps out a ton. Hit that subscribe button to stick around for more content and leave any questions or comments in the comment section down below, and I'll respond as always. So, yeah, check out the rest of this series as well. I'll leave a link to it around the 1 minute mark. Check out the other videos, and we'll get into it on why DeVonta Smith is the number one rookie pick. So first off, DeVonta Smith did not participate at his pro day this year, except for telling the scouts that he is in fact 6'1", 170 pounds, which makes you think, okay, he's probably not 170 pounds, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But so we're going to be going over DeVonta Smith's skill set today. He is, excuse me, he is an excellent route runner, great route runner. There's no way around it. He is very, very good at this. He's going to be good this day one in the NFL level. He has great speed. He separates from people. Probably if you were to test, I would guess low or high 4.3s, honestly, maybe low 4.4s. He's definitely fast. He's got really, really good hands. I put good there, but really it's just putting up the excellent, great, and good. This guy is just such a good wide receiver. It's hard to think of the best words to describe his skill set truly, because I could put excellent here for every skill basically, except for the last one. But yeah, he really does have good hands. Doesn't drop the football. Had over a 79% catch rate the last 2 years in 2019 and 2020. And in 2018, he actually had a 100% catch rate, meaning he caught every single target that was thrown his way, which was only 42, but still, even to catch all of your targets in a given year, you really can't have bad hands. And then to have 79% catch rate the last 2 years after that, he really does have good hands, and he can win the ball in the air. He goes up and makes a spectacular catch. He can make the catch in traffic, even though he's a smaller receiver. The only real weakness that he has in his game right now is simply he needs to add weight. He needs to get bigger. He's probably 6'1", a little bit under 170 pounds right now. But, a year from now, 2 years from now, I think he's going to be 180, 185, and he's going to be just fine to play football. I think he's going to be fine as a rookie. I think he's going to come in and produce. I just think long term he's going to want to add some weight to that frame to be able to stand up to the 17-game season that the NFL season is going to be bringing going forward. He's going to want to be a little bit bigger, go against those big receivers like a Jalen Ramsey or a Richard Sherman. Sure, he's a bunch of ways to beat Richard Sherman. Now, at this point in Richard Sherman's career, he's a little bit older, a little slower. And DeVonta Smith is good at the line, but what happens when you go against a corner like Jalen Ramsey in the league, who's big, a lot bigger than you are, fast, physical? There's not. That's the only situation where I could see him, maybe struggling a little bit. But I really do think he's going to be an excellent player. I just think he needs to get a little bit bigger. And let's get into DeVonta Smith's production. So in 2019, he had 86 targets, caught 78 receptions, good for 1,256 yards, 14 touchdowns. And now he was good for 18.5 yards per reception that season. And then in 2020, he had 147 targets, 117 receptions, good for 1,856 receiving yards, 15.9 yards per reception, and 23 receiving touchdowns. DeVonta Smith actually dominated in 2020. Won the Heisman as a wide receiver. Really had the most dominant wide receiver season we've ever seen in college football. Had several punt return touchdowns as well, I believe. Was really a true dominator in college football. And I think that's the reason. If you want to take DeVonta Smith instead of Ja'Marr Chase, I think the reason is, sure, DeVonta Smith doesn't have the build that Ja'Marr Chase does. He's not 205 already. But he's a better route runner than he is. He probably has a little bit better speed, even though I know Ja'Marr Chase ran the 4.38 at his pro day. At a combine, that's probably 4.48. And DeVonta Smith on tape is probably, like I said, a high 4.3 guys, low 4.4 guys at the combine normally if he was getting laser timed, if I had to guess. He's a better route runner. The hands are close. The speed, he's got better speed. So really, if DeVonta Smith comes out and adds some weight in 2 years, are you going to be worried about him? I really don't think so in any way, shape, or form. And like I said, I think he's going to be ready to contribute as a rookie I mean, it depends on the landing spot he goes, but I could see him, going to Miami at 6. They're a team that needs a receiver still. Potentially Detroit Lions at 7. There'd be more targets there, but that would be an interesting situation with Jared Goff. But if DeVonta Smith goes to a good team, really the sky is the limit for him. He might not have the NFL body that Jamar Chase has already, but his skill set is excellent. He has the excellent route running that Jamar Chase lacks. Not saying that Jamar Chase is a bad route runner. It's just DeVonta Smith is very, very, very good at running routes. And running routes in the NFL is how you get open. It's all about separation, showing the quarterback that I'm open, I'm getting that cut, I'm getting some separation from that CB. That's how you get those super big target seasons. That's how you catch 117 receptions. If you're looking for more the point per reception guy, DeVonta Smith is your guy over Jamar Chase, I think. And let's get into DeVonta Smith's pro comparison that I have. So his pro comparison for me is Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison absolutely dominated the NFL when he was paired up with Peyton Manning. I could see DeVonta Smith doing some similar things if he's paired up with a good quarterback. Marvin Harrison played a whole lot of his career about 6'1", 180. I just think DeVonta Smith just needs to get a little bit bigger, pack on another 10 pounds, and he's going to be absolutely fine. Could really see him having an excellent career in the NFL. I do think he's going to have an excellent career. That's why I think I would take him with a number 1 pick in a rookie draft. DeVonta Smith has the route running, as I said, this long speed. I think if you're looking for more of that Stephon Diggs type receiver, that Marvin Harrison type receiver, you're going to be looking towards a DeVonta Smith. And if you're looking for more of the Anquan Bolden type, the Des Bryant, DeAndre Hopkins type, not necessarily the best route run in the world, but is going to go win the ball in the air, then I think you go Jamar Chase. I think it's really just that perception. And I think I would not be worried about drafting DeVonta Smith, though, because he's 170 pounds. Because if you're ever going to draft a receiver who's a little bit on the smaller side, you want to draft a receiver who's coming off the greatest season in college football history. The way I think about it, too, is if you were to look at Amari Cooper a few years ago, Amari Cooper won the 104. Everyone was talking about how he's the perfect receiver coming out of school, just how dominant his last season was. And he was very good, but DeVonta Smith came in and blew all of his numbers out of the window, out of the water this year with how good he was. So I think that's what you have to put in perspective. You might be getting a generational player here. Truly, he is dominated. I mean, like I said, it's very rare you ever see a wide receiver win the Heisman, and he just went out and did it in the SEC as well. So yeah, this is the end of this video. If you made it till now, please hit that like button, subscribe down below for more to stick around for the content, and leave any questions or comments down in the comment section down below, and I will respond as always. Thank you guys. Peace out. Fancy Joe.